Hey, I'm Sasha Andreev, and this is ReNew, the green VBS. Let's go into the self-activity site and see what our team did to transform the space from this into this. The self-activity site is the site where kids will continue learning about the parable and learning what caring for creation means in their everyday lives. They'll ask questions such as what green things can they do right at home and how their personal actions affect the environment and the world. Our decorators will have to consider the challenge that this space is smaller, must accommodate a variety of activities, and of course, they'll have to use as many recycled, repurposed, and green items as they can in their decor. We're going to do a little project here. Instead of using actual bricks, we're using brick paper that we've been lucky to find. We're going to wrap these boxes. In the end, they're going to be our foundation for the home that really defines the self area. As things get wrapped up on our foundation, let's take a look at what we're building. What is this?
We are building the outside of the self site, which will wind up looking like an outside of a house.
And why? Why choose to do that?
Well, the purpose of the self site is to teach kids about caring for God's creation in their homes. So we're creating a home environment so that when they go to their own homes, they can think of ways that they can save the world and, replicate the Bible story that they've learned at VBS at home.
It's not a real house, it's just a representation of a house.
Right.
Sort of abstractly to give us the idea of it, because we're not trying to recreate their home.
No.
We're just indicating it.
Indicating it, and it's something familiar, and it's a place to start from. It's a great place to learn about how to care for the earth.
Do you want them to be flying, or? Hold on, I'll do this. And again, we encourage you to use low VOC paint, which will exude fewer toxins in the air, which is better for the environment and better for your health. The self site is all about the self and how the kids can change the world starting at home. So we want to have things that are reflective of the home and seem familiar. Here's an easy project. All you need is a pair of children's jeans, just an old pillow we found in a rummage sale, and a t-shirt. Now these t-shirts can be embellished with messages just using some simple fabric markers, really inexpensive, will get you a long way. And then just using a chair, we dress it up and make a little chair person. It stands out, it's simple, and it's educational. Well, I'm here at the self site, and our team did a terrific job of creating a space that reminds kids that they can care for creation right in their own home. So our main goal was to create something that reminds them of their lives at home, starting with the entrance, which is sort of like a house area, not literal, more representational. These are just recycled boxes that we've painted up with some positive messages on the back. And of course, we have our stepping stones made out of little rugs that we found in a rummage sale. Coming right inside, you can see it's a really open space, which is important because we want to have room for them to engage in various activities. But we've divided the sides up into different areas using, again, found objects. We have a garden area where we use a combination of real and fake plants to remind the kids that they could grow things not just outside, but right inside. And we're using some garden fence along with some boxes covered in fabric that you can find from home, from sheets, rummage sales, yard sales. The same idea goes into the rest of the space. Again, just having some positive messages out of some cutout letters, mirrors to remind the kids that, again, the home and the world is a reflection of them. Again, more mirrors here. And of course, we've used actual recycled materials to create flowers and other things to remind them of the various messages we want to convey. These are our buddy chairs that we've made to really help kids see ordinary objects in a whole new way, because this is what this space is all about. A reminder for them that they can read books at home, they can eat healthy, and ultimately a place where they can learn how to recycle. And remember, these are just tips and tricks that we've come up with to ultimately inspire you to grow in faith, have fun, and change the world.